So this video, as you could probably tell by the title, this is on bronzers. And the reason why I wanted to make this video is because as a dark-skinned woman, I find it hard to find bronzers that work for my skin tone. I'm about an NC50, I think, yeah, I'm about NC50 in MAC. So just to give you a general idea of what my skin tone is. So for me, it's a little difficult to find bronzers that work on my skin tone that don't just look like ash. Like literally, like ashiness on my face. So I'm going to share with you the ones that I found to have worked for me. And hopefully some of these will also work for you. From City Color, I have one of the Desert Treasures bronzers. And I have this one in Heatwave. And this is what Heatwave looks like. And this one's actually on the more red side of the spectrum. And I really like this. I like to take this with a matte bronzer and put this right over the top of a matte bronzer. That's the one right there. I like to put this over a matte bronzer because it adds a lot of warmth and just a little bit of sheen. And these are actually on the City Color website. They are like $1.99, I believe. So, and there's a bunch of coupon codes available for this too, so you can get it for even cheaper than that. I actually have a coupon code, and I'll leave it down in the box below just in case you're interested in getting this. And then onto this Terra bronzer here. That's also really red tone, but it's a tad bit darker than the one by City Color. Let me show you these two side by side so you can get. See, it's a little bit darker and has a little bit more brown in it. It's the Terra bronzer and it's in the color Dark. I'll leave the company name down below, but I actually got this from imagebeauty.com. And I really love this. I found out about this bronzer from Destiny Godly. That girl knows she can beat the crap out of her face. Yeah, but she's the reason why I purchased these, and I love it. It looks gorgeous on the skin. It provides a bit of a sheen, but it's so pretty. I love it. So let's just swatch it for you right here. And there it is. They are similar, but I tell you, in person, this one's a bit more brown and it's deeper. Okay, so the next few ones I have here are from e.l.f. I have their deep bronzer palette. And this is what it looks like. And I actually only use these two, which are actually on the bottom. I actually only use these two here. And they're really not that dark on my skin tone, but they do show up on the skin really nicely. So it's not my favorite, but you know, they do work for my skin tone, and they are more on the cooler side. This is the mix, the two at the bottom mix, which is normally how I wear them, and this is how they swatch separately. So they do work on my skin tone. I just don't reach for them that often because they're not my favorite. The next e.l.f. one I have here is the contouring. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Is the contouring blush and bronzer in Turks and Cacos. This one was my first bronzer I ever bought that actually worked for my skin tone. I mean, look at that. And this is the bronzer on this side, by the way, sorry. This is what it looks like here. And it definitely has a red undertone. You'll notice a theme here. I like red undertone warm bronzers, so I do highly recommend this. And the last thing I have from e.l.f. here is this Prime and Stay finishing powder in Dark Deep. Now I got this to use as a face powder, but it's entirely too dark and too red for me to use. Stay open. It's entirely too dark and too red for me to use as a face powder. So I decided to try it as a bronzer, and it's matte, so it definitely works for me as a bronzer, and it's very smooth and it blends into the skin with no problems. The next thing that I have here is from Nicka K, which you can find at your local beauty supply store. I had to order this off of iKate House. I love iKate House. They had that on there for $1.99, so of course I snagged me one, and I love it. This is a contour duo, if I didn't mention. You got the light side over here and the dark side, and they're really soft. I mean, they're not like buttery, but they're soft. And they are dark skin friendly. I use the darker one with the light hand as a bronzer, and then I go in with the lighter one as a bronzer on my face. It works perfect. And they're matte. They're matte. And for $1.99, you really can't beat this. Nicka K makes some really good products. And this is in ND009. I'll leave it down there because it's the darkest duo that they have. That's what this is. Okay, so everybody knows about this one. It is the Covergirl Queen collection bronzer in Ebony Bronze. Like I said, theme going on here. This one, it took me forever to pick this one up, actually. I think I had 3 bronzers by the time I picked this one up. And the only thing I don't like about this is that it gets hard pan. But I don't care about that because I like the color. I like the color a lot, and it works beautifully on deep skin. Here's a swatch of that. Now, I have 2 bronzers left. And along with my e.l.f. bronzer, these 2 here are my holy grail bronzers. I love these. I absolutely love these. The first one is by Shea Moisture, and it's in the color Mandaly Dusk. I think the name of this changed to Dusk because Shea Moisture was bought out, I think, by L'Oreal. It's called Dusk. Still same color, still same formula, just called something different. It's the deepest bronzer that they offer. So if you're looking to get this one, just go for the deepest one. I don't really buy backups for makeup unless I absolutely love it. And I love this. I love this bronzer. It has a little dip in it. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little divot because that's how much I love it. That's how much I love it. Here, right here is the bronzer in Mandaly Dusk. If you don't see that sheen, whoo, on the face, that is just, oh, it's so good. It's so good. The last one I have is from MAC. Mineralized Skinfinish Natural and Naturally Enhanced. You can use these 2 colors together. You can use these 2 colors together. You can use these 2, those 2, swirl it all around. I normally swirl all of them together. But when you only use the 2 bottom ones, you get this really dark, like, contour color. Look at that. When you use just these two sides, you get this really beautiful, like, bronzy type color. And when you swirl them all around, which is normally how I use them, oh, look at that color. It's so pretty. It's so nice on the skin. It's really, really natural. It has that really nice glow to it. Not shimmery, not shiny, just a super natural glow to it. It is so pretty on the face. This is limited edition, but I believe they still got this on the website because these haven't sold out yet, which is crazy because these are amazing. Hopefully, this is still on the website. If not, I am sorry. Like I tell you, I don't have that many things that I have a backup of. But this is one of those things that I had to get a backup because, and I highly recommend it. It was about, I think $33. I think it was $33 and it was so worth it. I love it. As if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Leave any questions or comments that you have down below. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.